There's been a shift. I'm sure you've already felt it. That's why you're here. But for me, it just happened. I thought I was doing my life's work, running a successful business as a brand consultant. It gave me a life of freedom, purpose, and opened many doors of opportunity for me. I'd finally made it. Or so I thought. What set my work apart from other consultants was a strange and uncanny insight I had into businesses of really all kinds. So often I'm asked, how do you know this? You've never been in my industry or run a business like mine. I didn't have that answer. I didn't know what gave me such crystal clear insight into the way people thought and the strategies a business, any business, could apply in order to be successful. But you see, I always felt connected somehow. I always felt that it was the universe, God, placing me at exactly the right place, with the right people at just the right time. I knew that when I followed the cues given to me by the universe, what would follow was a clear path to my desires. Still, knowing all of this, I never marketed my business in this profound and soulful way. It wasn't until a large group of my students introduced themselves to me as intuitive, healers, spirit practitioners. It was so odd to me that my work would attract so many spiritual people. After all, I did market in a spiritual way. It was at this moment that I knew I had once again been led by the universe to serve in a whole new and different way. Was in the second launch of my branding academy. And once enrollment closed, all the students gathered together in an online group, in an online forum, and they begin to introduce themselves. And I start to realize that all but 2 students were metaphysical, intuitive healers of some sort. So it could be hypnotists, Reiki healers, chakra dancers, chakra healers, metaphysical jewelry designers, things like that. So that struck me as very strange. I'm very connected to the universe and believe that God has put me here for a reason, but I've never positioned that in my marketing at all. But as the marketing geek I am, I wanted to break that apart. What about me attracted this entire group of healers? So I remember that night, we were in that forum chatting back and forth, and it was the middle of the night, and I was in bed with my family, and they said to me that they felt attracted to me because they felt safe. Even that word was odd because it's a word that I've never used in any marketing collateral. They felt that they were safe talking about money, talking about profit, how to bring their best self forward, visibility. Those are the things that I do teach. So in the closing comments that night, one of the ladies said to me, "Liz, there are more of us to come." The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end. I was listening. I knew that at that very moment, my daily prayer had been answered. I prayed that my work, my talents be used for their highest good. And this was my opportunity to step up. I wanted to create a safe place for intuitive women and spiritual entrepreneurs to gain the tools and training necessary to dive deeper into their own gifts, broaden their knowledge of marketing those gifts to a mainstream world, and further the healing our world so desperately needs. Soul Purpose Society is all of those things. It is a retreat for women learning from other spiritual experts. It's a place where you can safely express your beliefs, your desires, and your fears. Together, we explore and master all the topics necessary of a successful online business and overcome the blocks holding you from your highest calling and maximum profitability. You were not created to go it alone, to struggle, or to hide your light.
A deep and powerful message was placed within you. A message that only you can deliver. A message meant to touch and heal others. Soul Purpose Society is home to other like-minded, motivated women who are on the path to delivering their message to the world in an easy, authentic, and brilliant way. This is where you belong. You're here right now because the universe ushered you here, because you're seeking support, collaboration, and guidance. Welcome. This is the sign you've been waiting for, and all you have to do is step inside.